Hello. My dog farted.
Putrid.
Okay. My name is Nicholas.
And I'm gonna die.
His name's Edmund. All right. Hello. First off, I'd like to say thank you so much for the support on the last episode. I got a lot on like other platforms like TikTok and Instagram of people being like, oh my God, like me too. Like so many people were like, I literally got a dildo lost in me.
Yeah, and people was already talking about something they put in potatoes,
Light bulbs,
you guys, F-150s.
Stop putting light bulb glass.
Charizards.
Glass does not belong inside of a person.
Futons.
We all saw one guy, one jar collectively as a unit. If we're in this like generation, what are we, Gen?
MacBooks.
What are we, Gen? What?
Flat screens. QLED joints too.
What are we? We're not Gen Z.
Millennials, baby.
Oh, we're millennials?
Yes.
Oh, my mom never texted
Timberland
me.
boots.
I literally called my parents. Like I talked to them on the phone, and not one of them brought it up.
Xboxes. I'm sure they saw it.
100%. They see everything.
Console tables.
So if you want to be so sweet and generous, like we have like a after 6 years we finally live together wish list.
Mm-hmm.
If you just want to be so genuine and just generous and like help a gay in need. Let's be serious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Do your part. Be an ally. Okay? $1 a day keeps the gays away.
Where do I send the $1?
There's a link in the description to a thing called Throne, and it's because we didn't want to be like, okay, buy a whole set of plates. It's like, no, if you got 50 cents, we love that. Crowdfunding.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I know you just have been along for this ride, okay? It's been 6 years of not living together. We finally do. So why don't you just fucking help out? How about that? Anyway, do you have anything you'd like to say before we dive in? Oh my God, I saw someone's car get repoed yesterday.
You sure did.
Oh my God, guys. Okay, so I'm officially in my nosy neighbor era. Officially.
I want to say era.
If anything has been passed down in like Caribbean auntie vibes, like I am nosy. My dad got it from his mom.
And you are not inconspicuous about it either.
Oh, I stand in the window.
And yeah, very conspicuous. You right there.
The blinds,
in the face.
Blinds are open, and I'm like staring at them like, hello? What's happening?
This man car getting repo. You like, oh, you ain't pay your bill.
Like I couldn't believe it. Oh my God, I literally couldn't believe it. I just hear some commotion outside. I'm like, oh my God, like what is that?
Mm-hmm.
So I just obviously walk over to our big ass front window because our front window is humongous, and I walk out and I'm just standing in it, not even like subtly, and I can hear the guy yelling, being like, you can't take my fucking car, and then the guy's like, bitch, you ain't paying no bills, and so then all I hear is the and his car's literally just being like lifted onto a like the back of a truck, and I'm just watching. It's grab your popcorn, okay? And the guy's literally yelling at him, and he's like, "You can get off my property!" And the fucking repo guy's like, "Your car's parked on the road," and I'm like, "I fear he gagged you, sir," because I couldn't believe. And he didn't give a shit.
I can't grab none off your property if it ain't on there, homie.
Yeah, like he did not give a shit. He was just
the road's public domain.
Yeah, he was just taking
domain?
I don't know. He was taking that car and he took it, and I immediately texted Edmund, and I was like, "Guess what just happened?" So I just feel like it's my duty as like a stay-at-home pet father to really know everything that's going on.
That's
in the
so steep to get repoed by Christmas. Like,
oh my God, like that's so mean.
And then I be thinking like, when people get repo like that, like, you know how you be leaving stuff in your car?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what if your favorite pair of shoes was in there? He just ran off with your car on that truck.
Oh my God, wait. Now that I think about it, like,
and then how you gonna go get your pair of shoes? They took your car. Ain't that crazy? Nigga, you got your...
what if you had documents, like, or something in there? An EpiPen.
That pack of gum been in there for a week, and it's gonna be in there forever.
What if your passport was in there?
Too bad.
What if your wallet with $300,000 was in there?
Too bad.
What if your side chick was in there?
You find a bag with $300,000 in a car you repo. You taking some of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, so as kids, when people are like, "Oh, if you find like a stack of money, you give it." Shut the fuck up.
You what the nice thing to do is to take it back to the owner.
Let me tell you. So, both of my brothers played hockey, and we would always go to hockey arenas. Well, that's where you play hockey. Shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
So every so often, like you'd find a wallet, like someone's wallet.
Hell yeah.
I was a child. and I found money. It was mine. And I would just literally take it out. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, absolutely.
You think for a second and be like, somebody's wallet with all these dollar bills in it. And furthermore, they played hockey like in different cities all around like Ontario and in like wherever.
You ain't never coming back here. That wallet mine, homie.
It's mine. Or like we'd go and we would check like all of the like the slot thingies, you know, where change comes out, like the change the coin thingies. And we'd always find money. Like, boy, I'm not giving shit to you. Or if I found money on the sidewalk, that's a gift from God. That's a sign. God was like, let me help this child.
With your thieving ass. When I can't talk shit, I used to rob motherfuckers when I was moving houses. For real.
Really?
It was all because it was all the rich. Like I would. Okay, well, let me be clear. I would rob the rich people. I would never rob like the poor college kids or nothing like that. Like, but if it was them college kids that you knew had some paper or some shit on them, and they had some things that you could just take a hold of, we took them. I helped one of my coworkers take a TV out of a nigga house. We took that nigga TV. We just yanked that nigga shit. I stole. You remember that old? You remember that old blue hockey jersey I had? Oh, you probably wasn't around for that. I took that shit out of a nigga house too.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah, motherfuckers got that money. They can get that shit right back. Fuck them. I'm Robin Hood, bitch.
When I was in...
Except I'm the hood.
Robin in the hood. When I was in high school, I used to go to H&M and I would go into the jewelry section because that's back when it was like, it's their fault. I also don't feel bad like you're a major corporation. Like I could not care less.
Yeah, like robbing, you can't rob.
No, because they're robbing me.
On TikTok, I love TikTok. It's not called robbing the corporations. You're just doing urban foraging. Urban foraging. It's not robbing. It's not stealing. It's urban foraging.
Okay, well, call it what you will. I used to go in and I would try on like a bunch of rings. And while I was doing it, I would unhook the safety thing. Because it was like the smallest little elastic.
Period.
Like, are you kidding me? Or I'd go in with like my old jewelry and I would just switch them.
At H&M?
Yeah. And
yeah, because they had
I knew
the little
where the cameras were because I had friends who would like work there.
Period. They had the little like paper things on them bitches too. If you put the motherfuckers on, you just rip that little paper off real fast. Nigga, I've never bought a pair of headphones from Walmart ever in my life. I've never bought one ever in my life, bro.
Okay, guys. So that's all my like thieving. Well, was as a teenager. We won't talk about the adult ones, but as a teenager, that was like most of my like petty stealing, right? And I remember when you stole chapstick for the first time.
I sure did. I stole chapstick from Walmart on camera. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
I was so mortified. I was like, "Oh my god, what are you doing?" I just
put it in my pocket. You was like, "No, you can't do that." I'm like, "Nigga, it's chapstick." What?
Okay, and remember when I accidentally stole? Was it the potatoes?
I helped you do that because I saw you didn't scan it and I didn't tell you until we left on purpose. So I did that on purpose.
I have difficulty like focusing. Yeah, I know. Shut up. And,
no way.
I'm like trying to talk to him and I'm trying to talk to my former student who worked at a grocery store. So I'm trying to do both and scan items. Okay, at the self-checkout. I'm scanning shit. Somehow I just grab a fucking 10-pound bag of potatoes and just put it in the cart. I put it in the bag. Like I did not scan them. I did not pay for them. She also, like, her bad.
She didn't give a damn, though.
She did, because she doesn't.
She never gave a fuck.
She never did.
She never will.
Nope. And I could have been like, hey, I'm stealing this.
I think she saw you and she was like, fuck it.
The way she used to talk so much shit about the business
at
work was so funny.
Then when the motherfucker started paying for them, had to charge her off for bags, and she was just like, I would just care, just take it.
Yeah, she didn't get shit. But so I think she knew that I stole it. But
sure she did.
I didn't. I did not. I would honorably be like, I stole this. Okay? I get to the trunk and my car, like to leave. Edmund goes, you didn't pay for the potatoes.
And I'm cracking up. I'm like.
And I was like literally talking about it the whole way home. I was like, oh my god, I'm a thief.
He got red in the face. It was so funny.
Because I have to go back. You know what I mean? That's like different. It's not like I'm never going to see them.
I went back to the Walmart. I've been shopping at the Walmart I stole from 100 times, bro. This is what you do. This is what y'all do if y'all don't want to pay for headphones. You get the headphones.
No.
You get the headphones and then you walk through the area. What is that motherfucker called? Where you try to close on? The changing area, because they never nobody over there. Just put shit over there because they don't want to deal with it, and they just get the fuck on because nobody worked there because they don't pay niggas enough to work at Walmart. So it's never nobody over at the changing area, you go through there, but you don't stop. You keep walking. You eyeball where them cameras at, and you walk in the area. As you walk in it, you taking that bitch out the pack, putting it in your pocket. But stay in the clothes because they can't see you past them coats and them shirts and them jackets. You feel me? They just see your head. So when you wrap it, boom, throw that bitch down, yeah, in your pocket. They can't fucking scan you and nothing like that. And that bitch not gonna go off when you walk through the medical sector. Booster tips for the babies. What's the topic?
The topic is, can you move your elbow? Because you're shaking my mic. Every time you move, you rattle the table. Sorry, we had to readjust. And if you see a dog's head pop up on the camera, my dog is in fact laying on the bed in front of this laptop.
Sure is.
So how do you want to start? Do you want to start funny? Do you want to start like, okay, do you want to start crazy? Do you want to start like mid? Like, how do you want to start?
Let's ramp up, right? Let's start easy.
Oh, okay.
And then what you thought I meant by that?
I thought you meant ramp up, like let's ramp it up, like fucking
out
the gate. Okay.
Or go ahead, yeah, let's turn it up. Fuck it.
Okay, well, I guess let's. Shane Dawson has 2 kids.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna read you something real quick.
I forgot about that.
I will have to bleep some of these words out because this is YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
He has admitted to Googling child porn.
Yep.
He has justified pedophilia.
Yep.
He has called naked babies sexy.
Yep.
Admitted that he was molested as a child, which that is more just like he needs therapy.
Yep.
He admitted to raping his cat.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then came out and was like, oh, I didn't mean it. All of these things that he's talking about are on video. Like, he said, I did these things. He also put a dog and cat private parts in his mouth on video.
He did do that, yeah.
On video.
He did do that. That nigga was eating cat.
He kissed a minor on video.
He did.
He said he was trying to tell a minor to twerk on video.
He did.
A lot of this, like, in what world should he have 2 kids? I'm not here to say who should and should not have kids, okay? Like, if you want to have kids, that's your life. But I think somebody who should, like, never be around kids legally and should be on a sex offender list should not have kids. That is just, like, it is so baffling to me that he has children. They need to be watched.
Yeah, that nigga's sick for sure.
And the fact that people are still like, aren't we over canceling him? It's not canceling. Crimes are like not canceling.
You can't cancel somebody for a crime, bro. What are you talking about?
Like Tory Lanez is like not canceled. He committed a crime.
He's imprisoned for felonious assault.
Like, it actually like genuinely blows my mind that he has 2 kids now.
Yeah, I feel like CPS should do something, but I'm sure they not.
You know when people need to open an investigation to be like, we're gonna take your kid? You don't need to open one. There's a literal documentary of his videos that D'Angelo Wallace put out on YouTube. For anybody who's still curious as to why he's being canceled, you should look up the D'Angelo Wallace, the moment Shane Dawson's career ended. That's what it's called.
Anybody that's still like so team Shane and just like, why are we still against? I feel like you niggas is weirdos too. Like,
no, you're definitely
I feel like
weird.
You support what he's saying and what he's doing, and there's no other way around it. Like, you like kids too.
You're in it.
You do. No, you're a co-conspirator. That's what you are. You and him need to go to jail.
Yeah,
you, him, and Rylan, all 3 of y'all.
And then here's the thing too. Everyone's like, well, what if he was joking? What if he was joking? Then you're just like a sick fuck. Like, those are not jokes. What? And also putting a video of you kissing a minor is like not a joke. Like not a joke.
Like, the joking shit went out the window when there's video evidence. Like,
yeah, and you know when people have to say like allegedly, like I actually don't have to say it because like I saw it. Like,
and it's crazy how like all of those little edgy dudes from back then, like, what was my point? I don't fucking know. That nigga need to not have them kids though.
Yeah. It actually blows my mind that he was. And here's the thing too. It's like, you know, when people like adopt or need a surrogate or things like that, like they have to go through pre-screening. Like, who just didn't screen them? Because whoever like okayed that whole thing, like, you should be fired.
Probably the person who got a big ass check off of it.
Yeah.
They probably paid for that shit. You know, he ain't poor.
I know, and you know what? So I wonder if
money talk, especially nowadays.
I wonder if he did the like confidentiality thing where like the surrogate doesn't know who the parents are.
You can do that.
Yeah, Kim did that, Kim didn't have to, but she told the person to be like, I didn't want somebody to like carry my child and then they find out it's me in the end and they're like, I wish I never did this. So she gracefully told them, but you don't have to tell your surrogate that it's you having the baby. I feel like they did. There's no way in my brain that they didn't that they told the person like who he was. Because it takes one Google search for me to be like, fuck you, I'm never having your, like, what? I'm not bringing a child in this world for you, you pedo. That's my topic.
Crazy as hell.
He's disgusting. He's actually disgusting. Anyway, your turn.
T.I. and his son got into a kerfuffle at a Falcons game like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Basically what had happened was his son, I think his name is King, was on live. Him and his people got into a little like jokey, the stories that it was having a little joke session that turned into conflict, which is something niggas gotta stop doing because it happens all the fucking time. You niggas ruin the fun every day. And they got into a whole thing about him wanting to be with his grandma and being in her house in the hood because he ain't want to be at the T.I.'s house. And T.I. like, boy, you had a silver spoon your whole life, and you a motherfucking, you a nepo baby, all this little shit like that. And then they got into a little physical thing at the end. But there was a whole lot of talk about him like being disrespectful and like you're not supposed to disrespect your people, blah blah. And there's another half people talking about where you're not supposed to be, because they was on live with it the whole time. They talking about you should not supposed to be embarrassing your kids and shit. Because at one point Tiny took the phone out the boy's hand, was like, the only reason why he wanted to be at his grandma's house because she let him suck on that pacifier. And so people like, yeah, you embarrassing your kid, blah, blah, blah. My whole thing is you niggas need to go to therapy. Like,
yeah, like stop airing out your family like business, like in public.
Like, let's not do that, first of all. And then number two, like, I feel like when kids be getting into it with their parents and then the parents first response to that is to like downplay or deflect the point that the kids are trying to make, that mean the kid probably got some sort of standing on what the fuck it is he's saying. On top of the fact that the boy's sister was doing interviews talking about how when she was younger she felt ignored by Tiny because, quote unquote, she was too, well, not quote unquote, she didn't quote this. Don't say that. She didn't quote this.
Quote him.
But basically his sister's whole point was like, my mama didn't look out for me as much as she could have or did what she was supposed to because she was too up T.I. ass, which we all know is a motherfucking fact if you even looked at any, like even the show for that matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was just on that nigga head all the goddamn time, do whatever the fuck you want to, trying to be the perfect wife and the third. But anyway, my whole thing is niggas need to go to therapy. If you and your kids got some issues, you need to learn how to talk the shit out with professionals if y'all can't do it by yourselves, and stop getting on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok telling the world about what the fuck y'all got going on, and stop turning the fun into fights.
Yeah, that's weird. I was never interested in that family. None of them are interesting to me, not even in the least bit.
Yeah,
they're not interesting to me. Least interesting family. But actually, no, that would be the Smiths. But other than that, it'd be then them. Something about like T.I. to me is like, I don't know, like he seems like corny-ish.
T.I. is very corny.
I don't know anything about him. He just kind of looks it.
T.I. is corny to me personally. I don't really fuck with T.I. because he one of them niggas that came up in the hood.
He reminds me of Diddy, sorry.
No.
Like in my head, like he thinks he's like a lot
bigger than what he actually is. Absolutely.
Like he thinks the public perception of him is like bigger than it really is.
Yeah.
That's what I feel about like Diddy.
Yeah, that's what I feel like T.I. feels like. But he's extra annoying to me because the nigga do shit like use words that he don't know the real meaning of and be looking stupid as hell in public. And nigga is good for being like, if y'all don't want to have the respectabilitation, then y'all is not gonna have the consequentiations. It's like, nigga, those is not words, and even if they was, you didn't use it right.
And then Tiny for me,
she lost me after them after she tattooed her eyes blue. And got that goddamn nose. Her eyes is tattooed blue.
Oh my god.
Light blue, sky blue, and she got that goddamn nose job. Hell no, her fucking eyeballs. I know she got a nose job. I might have just lied to you. Maybe she didn't. I feel like I heard that she got her eyes tattooed. Google this before I'm lying.
I wish I had an Alexa in here. The reality star traveled overseas for silicone implants to change her brown eyes to gray.
That's what it was. She got implants, not tattoo. Yeah.
Your eyes? Like,
Some
I'm not
people
going to tell
tattoo
someone
their-
what to do, but like your eyes? We don't like our eyes that much that we risk our literal vision? That is really crazy.
It was this dude.
And I'm all for plastic surgery, but that's crazy.
It's random as hell. Well, kind of related to that. It was this dude when I worked at the club. Monday night was like the industrial night. This is where like the goth kids and shit. This nigga got his eyes tattooed black, like the white parts. He got them tattooed black.
Can he see?
He can see, like his pupils is still the same, but like
Oh,
all the white was tattooed black.
that's kind of cool.
He looked sweet as hell. And I was like,
Yeah,
nigga, what about like you a normal person though?
I would
What
hate
do
to
you
play
work?
hide and seek with him. Like, even though I know he's like normal, like I'd still be scared if
I
he
was like-
caught me.
I'm like, bro, what do you work? Like,
Yeah,
what do you do?
hot topic for sure.
Probably. I don't remember what he said. It was years ago.
Okay, we're gonna do a funny one.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Britney Spears' dad had to get his leg amputated.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Have you guys heard of this? Okay, hold on. So there's this word and it's super complex. It's called karma, you fucking loser. So he literally, I don't know. I don't actually even care what his sickness is. Like, I personally, like, I wish the worst for him. Like, I do. Like, genuinely, like, people will be like, you don't even know him. I don't want to. I don't want to know him.
No, I mean anybody.
I know enough. I know
Anybody
enough.
that'll dog his their own daughter out the way that he did. I
know
don't
enough.
really care too much about what like this news is the same to me as hearing that Derek Chauvin got shanked up 100 times.
Yeah,
Like
LOL, haha, fuck you, you loser.
I just feel like actions have consequences, and God hate ugly, and you's an ugly motherfucker because you did your daughter crazy.
Yep. And truthfully, like, this is one of those moments where I still wish Wendy Williams was here.
Yeah.
Because she would have sat up on that fucking chair with her coffee, burping and farting, and she would have been like,
Now.
no, because listen. She was passing a lot of gas there in the end. She was passing a lot of gas there.
That was outcome. Anyway, go ahead.
When she said death to all of them, she'd have been like, off with your leg.
Literally.
I love it.
We're wrapped.
I love it. And this has, listen, because don't fucking twist this, you stupid twisty bitches. Okay? Being like, you're making fun of people with missing like amputee. Shut the fuck up. I literally hope he loses every limb. I hope he literally.
Yeah, and you too,
I
stupid.
literally hope he loses every limb and then I'm going to push him down a flight of stairs. Like, I literally can't stand. I cannot stand that man. I hope the worst for him. And I hope that Britney is LOL-ing. Bitch, if I was her, I would send him a video of me just walking. I would. And be like, bet you can't do this, though. Yep. I would. I would send him a video playing hopscotch.
So fucking funny.
I would. I'd do hopscotch. I'd do all types of things that require two legs.
That nigga
Not to say that people can't do things. So stop fucking twisting shit. It's like an artist, you fucking twisting shit. Stop
nigga
it.
said I would send him a video walking.
Yeah. I would.
That killed me. Hold on. I gotta get myself together after
Oh my
that
God, you're
one.
crying. Real tears.
That was so fucking funny. Okay. You gotta clip that. Woo! Okay.
I just personally love that. Dear Mr. Spears. Bye.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, nigga. Shit. You probably would have kept your lit. You know what probably happened?
What?
He's probably diabetic.
Oh, I don't know why it happened. I could look that up.
Yeah, I guess it don't really matter.
Nothing that it will tell me will make me feel bad, though.
Nothing.
Not one thing.
Nothing. I think he could have had leg cancer for all I give a fuck. Like,
What's his name, Jamie?
is he Jamie Spears? What the fuck? Jamie Spears. Jamie. I thought Jamie was the daughter.
Jamie Lynn. Mom's name is... So dad's
He's
name is,
Jamie.
Mom's name is Lynn. Daughter's Jamie Lynn.
White people are so boring.
So, he had a bacterial infection. Ugh, wish it went to his fucking heart.
Damn. That's from all that dirt that you was doing.
Yeah. Bacteria. Don't you know that you're toxic? Now lose your leg, bitch.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, December 12th, he lost his leg.
Damn.
There's a picture of him. You want to see it?
Damn, they really took that nigga.
They took
Oh,
his whole
shit.
leg. Yeah.
Yeah. You hobbly ass bastard.
Yeah, look at his hat. It's
Is that a monster hat?
Like the energy drink.
That's why your leg gone.
Yeah. It actually has nothing to do with the infection. You're drinking Monster. Unless Monster wants to sponsor this podcast, then we love Monster.
Oh my god, monster.
Rawr. Kill us. Literally, take my leg. Oh my lord! Why did you just fart in the middle of a podcast?
Cause your dog did, and you was like, whatever, it ain't that bad. That shit was wretched. So, bitch, karma bit you in your nose.
Like, you're so rude. Till death do us part. I want a part.
You gonna die right now? It look like. Anyway, if y'all haven't been keeping up with Squid Games,
spoiler! If you haven't seen it, we're gonna talk about things.
Oh yeah, true. Spoiler alert. Wee woo.
Okay.
The winner, my. They ain't give her that fucking money yet.
Yeah, they finished filming in like February and they haven't paid her.
The goddamn show been gone for 10 months. And they still ain't she ain't got that direct deposit yet.
That's really bananas.
And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck the goddamn. Well, first of all, number one, back up. The thing that we all been talking about, unless you haven't seen the end of it, the show. Dumb niggas need to get them to sign NDAs next time, because the amount of shit that's coming out now about the game that just shouldn't be said.
They're saying everything. Like, oh my god, how about the fact that they like tried to get the contestants to have sex with each other?
The Squid Games condoms.
They gave out, guys.
Which, if y'all got some, send me one, because I just want one just for like.
They gave out Squid Games condoms to people.
Condoms, told them
because they wanted them to like, to start like drama and relationships and things to like amp up the show.
How the fuck don't Big Booty Judy?
Oh, I know, but he has a wife and a child. I guess that hasn't.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'll wreck her home. Anyway, yeah, bro, they didn't cut her motherfucking money yet.
Did you know that they don't get to keep their clothes?
What you mean, like the outfits?
Yeah. The one girl, the one who she was being made microaggressive comments to, she was like,
we're gonna get to him in a second, but go ahead.
Tanner, I don't know his name, but he looks like Tanner.
He looks like Connor.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, they like don't let us get to keep our outfits. Like, for what? Like, why not? Like, you're not gonna give it to somebody else. Like, let me keep my fucking outfit. She's
they probably are, because it's a number.
Her literal words were like, I have gripes about like, I'm pissed.
I do feel like y'all should have just let me keep my jacket at least.
And she was like, and even more like the audacity that we have to go do like press for Netflix and then we have to rewear them. They give them to us and then take them back again.
So that's petty.
That's ridiculous.
That's really petty.
Yeah, they got to keep the condoms though and their lip chap.
I bet.
Yeah. She's like, so I have a tin with lip chap on it and it says my number.
That's so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You get some lip chap. No, nigga. Yeah, I just feel like next time y'all niggas send me that goddamn burst beat, send me my goddamn bank deposit, because $4 million is a motherfucker to have had gone through all of that psychological warfare and be starved and had to stand in a position for hours on end.
Yeah, I learned so much. Like, for everybody who watched it, like that thing that said like, oh, it was like 5, 10, 15 seconds, like when that big headed doll, she turned around and she was like, boo, bitch.
The niggas did a red light, green light for 3 hours.
Oh no, it was like longer than that. It was all day.
Like
all day. They'd have to hold some of those like positions for like 30 minutes.
Crazy.
So people were like, why did that girl like squat for like 30 seconds and get out? No, bitch, that was 30 minutes. She was like,
nigga, my legs killed me.
Oh, and she said she said that thing that popped, like it didn't hurt, like it wasn't anything.
I thought not. Yeah, it just seems like it was a shock, like it just blows up.
Yeah, like she said, that's the like.
It's like fuck.
Yeah,
you never know when it's coming.
You don't feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, at least they did one good thing for the motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Also, side note, since we're on topic still, the little gay boy with the crochet outfit.
Oh my god, he's so funny.
He's hilarious, but what the fuck was that goddamn Miss Daisy ass 1930 ass?
So I looked. He has a business of making crochet outfits.
I wouldn't want to buy one if that was his.
Oh, it's like the style right now to wear crochet like outfits.
Who's wearing that? Gen Z?
Yeah, 100%.
Gen Z, y'all gotta quit acting like being like. Let me pull over for a second, and then I'm gonna let you go to your topic because I just want to get this off real fast. Gen Z, y'all gotta quit acting like wearing random shit is like sauce, right? I saw this nigga last night that had on a pilot jacket with a white dress shirt and a brown suit tie with some tan like old school Italian shorts, like with the little creases in the middle of them and like fold up in the bottom of them. Then he had fucking thigh high Rick Owens. That nigga said he was the drippiest nigga, and I was like, where is the moisture?
I feel like Gen Z is like Begging for individuality while trying to be a part of something.
Like
they want to be different and not like anybody else because they're allowed to be them in their own uniqueness and like live your life. But also like if you do not call me what I identify and do all these things as this thing, then like I'm offended.
Damn, not this nigga took it to gender. I just said quit wearing funky ass outfits.
Some of them identify as like as animals.
Nigga took it left.
No.
Look, all I'm saying is if y'all gonna be doing, because sometimes they be wearing like weird shit and it be sweet, but like just because you got on, just because nobody wears a sweater with boots, high heel boots and fucking checkered pants and overalls on top of all of it, don't mean that when you do it, that shit is drippy. Like that's all I'm trying to get.
Yeah, just because like it doesn't happen doesn't mean you should do it.
Exactly.
You're not Emma Chamberlain. I'm sorry. You can't just put on whatever you want.
You're not really like changing fashion. You just look crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want. Like live your life. You could literally put on
fuck me. I wear this
as a blimp if you'd like.
Look at all 12 of my chins, babe. I'm not one to talk to nobody about nothing, but
like
the shit look crazy to me.
I miss like being able to judge people, not to their face. Like I still think that that's stupid. Like you should never tell someone.
Don't be a bully. That's a dickhead move. Yeah.
But I feel like
even though I just got my shit off,
I shouldn't be wrong for like sitting back and being like, that is the craziest stuff, whatever. But I wouldn't tell you.
Well, the only people that will get mad about it is the little kids.
It's the person wearing. It's Gen Z.
Yeah.
Yes. Gen Z is the softest. I mean, shout out to you guys because you are changing the world.
And weirdly hardest at the same time.
Like you are
changing the niggas is gangsters and crybabies at the same time.
You're talking about things that need to be talked about and you're pressing on issues that do need to be pressed, but you're also doing ones that like literally
y'all standing on business, but y'all also getting on my goddamn
you're standing
nerves.
On everything. Like how many podiums can you stand? How many fucking legs do you have?
Y'all not tired?
Oh my god, I'm tired.
They got more legs than Jamie daddy.
Next topic.
You mono leg fucker. Go ahead.
Oh, I just have like a general topic. Like this is not anything, but I'm so serious. I've really been sitting back and thinking about this like for a long time now. Mm-hmm. What the fuck was Pimp My Ride? No, I'm so serious. What was the actual point? That was so crazy.
What the fuck was Pimp My Ride?
No, because what are you talking about? You made like an entire ramen noodle like kitchen in the back of my car that's not even drivable.
But do you know what's so crazy, bro? I remember when the show started out, they would actually do cool renovations on cars, and then it turned into, nigga, let me put this fishbowl in the back
like
of your fucking hatchback, nigga. Like
you can't do that.
Why is it a pool and you can't do that?
I saw one with a fondue fountain in the car,
and then I think you told me about this, but you remember the stories coming out now about how like they would put these things on these cars and would fuck like the fucking fishbowl would leak into the nigga engine and like
things weren't even like there are people who like came out being like my car literally like wasn't even drivable off the lot, and then like MTV would literally come and like fuck up this car, have me do a whole reaction, and then they'd leave and I would just be stuck with my car in a parking lot like, and I couldn't drive it or get it home, but I signed my life away.
Like motherfuckers pull off and like a week later their car fucking is on fire because it's too much power going to the battery because y'all put 12 fucking speakers and TVs in the back seat.
Bro, no, literally at one point somebody's car, they like took car parts out to put in like velvet something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you mean you took my fucking like radiator out of the car?
I just don't have AC no more.
Like,
nigga, we in Cali.
Sometimes I sit back and I go, what was Pimp My Ride?
That was crazy.
What was Pimp My Ride? But I ate it up.
Crazy.
I fucking ate it up. I was like, yes, you better put that whole fucking ramen like noodle bowl in there.
It was cool when it was cute. In my mind, when I was younger, I thought that like they would give them like, because you know sometimes they would fuck the car up. So in my mind, I'm like put a fondue like thing in the back of this nigga car. Like obviously they don't give him a real car after this, right? No, that was that nigga car.
That was like
the nigga had to drive to work with cheese in the back seat. Nigga like, got up at 7 a.m. the next day, drove to work with cheese coming out the back of his car.
Disco balls. Like
disco balls in the...
What the fuck was Pimp My Ride?
Niggas whole car was made... He didn't have seats no more. It was a motherfucking water bed.
Yes, like they would put like there was a hot tub in the back of someone's car. How is that functional?
That's what I'm saying. Like how y'all, what is the water hookup in my car? And it's fucked up because it would already be cars that was fucked up from the beginning. So it's like my shit was already busted. Now I got to pull back here and fucking soaking up the back seat.
Bro. That was just like a thought that I was having the other day. Like
That
I just
is
was like
so funny.
So I was working out and then out of nowhere I was like, what the fuck was Pimp My Ride?
What was it?
What was that about?
Yeah, that was
and why
really weird.
did America eat it up? Like
we was deep in our fucking like consumer dumb bullshit. Niggas was doing like we should have never had Teenage Mom.
Oh, Teen Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the True Life shits. The True Life shits was cool until they had the
True
nigga.
Life, the bitch is like eating couches.
The nigga that was addicted to Cheetos and he said he ain't had none but his fingers was red. You remember that?
No.
You don't remember that?
No.
It was this heavy dude and they wanted him to lose weight. But he was addicted to eating hot Cheetos. And so they told him you can't have no motherfucking hot Cheetos. But this nigga was so fucking big backed that he would go and sneak hot Cheetos. And so one day after he had it, because you know when you eat hot Cheetos, your fingers be red and your lips be red. This nigga came in with red fingertips and red lips. And they was like, why did you eat Cheetos? He said, I didn't have none. And then the camera zoomed in on the nigga fingers with the Cheeto dust still on.
No. How'd that get there, babe?
He's like, I didn't have any. What are you talking about? That nigga.
Oh no. That's unfortunate for sure.
That was so fucked up. They should have never had that. MTV was hell in the 2000s.
Yeah, they were just like, what can I put on a show? Even like TLC. Like, do you guys have TLC Network?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Trisha was on Trisha podcast. What? Shut the fuck up.
Trisha
Paytas was on it. She was supposed to be addicted to tanning, but it was like fake. Like that was the whole thing. She was on the show and she was like, yeah, it was a made up storyline. Like we just pretended we were addicted to tanning. Like none of those are real. Like someone wasn't really eating a couch.
No. Like I'm addicted to paper. Nigga, you're not eating paper, bro.
Right? Like we were so gullible back then.
Fuck yeah.
We were so gullible.
Absolutely.
Okay, your turn. I just had to say that. Like, what the fuck was Pimp My Ride?
So I saw the Beyonce movie. It was cute. A lot of shit was going on in the movie. Some of y'all need to just like stick to reality and realize that the movie, while good, is not the concert, and that it is not acceptable behavior for y'all niggas to be doing the choreo in the seat while we watching this movie.
I did not go to the concert or watch the movie, but I have TikTok, so I've seen both. The amount of people standing up in the movie theater.
Sit down
with your fucking tinfoil outfit.
Be quiet.
Shut the fuck up.
I was cracking up because this little girl had came with what I believe to be her mama and her auntie, and the mama is obviously an avid fan. She's singing every song, doing all the dances, all the shit like that. And out of nowhere, in the middle of this fucking room full of people, this little girl screams to her mama, "Mom, shut up!"
No.
Top of her lungs, little can't be no more than 6 years old. "Mom, shut up."
No. Well, shut up.
And her mama stopped too, which was so fucking funny.
I just like, I don't understand. Like, you're not at the concert.
We not at the show. And like, I was singing the songs too, but I wasn't doing a full performance.
Just sit down.
Yeah.
Have some like respect for the people behind you.
Because you're not the only nigga in here.
Yeah.
That's crazy as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That and the movie just confirmed that Blue definitely is in charge of the tour. Or was in charge of the tour.
Yes, when she said
she was in charge of that tour.
She said, "Diva, you have to put Diva on the set list," and Beyonce was like, "Blue,
you know you're not supposed to do that. You can't be cutting people. I'm a diva.
And then it cuts to
cuts literally to her doing diva.
Yeah,
I understand you guys trying to get your point across. What you said that shit. You was like Beyonce run a tight shit.
Beyonce runs a tight fucking shit.
Blue was like.
Yeah, the way Blue...
I hit the damn mic.
Blue said, "Mom, you have to put Diva on the set list." And fucking Beyonce was like... And Blue's like painting or coloring or something. And she's like, "This is where you mind your business."
Because she kept talking over my mans.
And then Blue was like... Ooh, and went right back to coloring. But they put Diva on set list.
They showed it. Yep. And it was very cute. Very, very cool. But yeah, it was a really good movie. And I liked it if you haven't seen it.
I was supposed to go.
You weren't supposed to go.
I was supposed to go because when they came out, and she said, I'm going to put out a movie. I didn't go to the concert. So Edmund was like, oh, tickets are cheap. Would you go see this?
You didn't want to go to the concert.
You're right. When the movie was going to come out, the tickets were released. Do you know what Edmund said? Would you go? And I said, yeah, I would go because I don't like to go to concerts. I would go to the movie because behind the scenes and everything. Oh, guess who got one ticket for themselves?
Because you had to be here with the dog. You couldn't just leave the dog that night.
What?
Because you had to be here with the dog.
How do you know that?
Because what the fuck? We was moving in the day.
Where?
Here with the dog.
Where were you?
At the movies.
Where was I?
Here with the dog.
No. This was before I moved here.
I know, because you wasn't here yet.
Yeah, exactly.
You wasn't here yet. And then you... Anyway, the movie was nice. If you haven't seen the movie, it's too late. But they'll probably put that bitch on Netflix next year.
How about they said that it was there was like a rumor that it was going to be on some streaming platform, and Beyonce's rep came out and was like, absolutely not. It won't be. I was like, oh shit.
It's gonna be on Hulu. Bitch, who told you that?
She really was like, it's not. It's not.
Blue came out like, you thought, stupid.
Stupid.
Anywho. But yeah, it's cute.
All right, I feel like this is gonna be the last one. Do you guys know what Twitter is? Such a fun place.
What's Twitter?
It's either a bloodbath or it's porn.
Or both.
Side note, all these people from my childhood are now finding my Twitter, so that's funny. And my Twitter is quite literally adult content because OF subscribe. Yeah, so, and it's like people just weren't expecting like the first post to just be dick. It is. Dick and ass.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's this individual on Twitter.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to read his post. And I'm not here to call him ugly. Besides that, I'm not here to call him ugly at all, okay? In the chocolate line. I'm not here to call him ugly, okay? I'm here to talk about his behavior.
Let's get into it.
Oh, I actually do have one more after this. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
He posted this picture of himself.
Uh-huh.
And the caption is, when y'all talk about an insane face card, I should be brought up.
We're going to put the picture up here.
Damn. Okay, so listen, he kind of looks like a Claremont twin. So like,
you saw his face.
He looks like the Claremont twins. Like, I'm not mad. Live your life. I literally don't care. None of this bothers me. It's more like what happened, what transpired. So first, I'm like looking at this post, being like, man, Twitter is fucking cooking him like fucking 14 million views and hundreds of thousands of hate comments.
Can I see this? Can I see this picture real quick?
Hold on. One of them is like, the light skin audacity should be studied. Somebody goes, why is everybody... You guys are so mean. Why is everybody being so mean to this ugly man? That is not an appropriate response.
Well, look, because for the audio listeners, I want to just give a quick little breakdown of what this man looks like.
No.
So
no, we're being nice.
He's beige. He's a beige man. Let's start with the eyebrows. The eyebrows are
singular. They're touching.
Oh my god, they are touching in the middle. I didn't even realize that.
Which I beat about too. Mine's just not like on purpose.
So the one brow, that he's
so hateful.
That he's lined up.
Oh, his mustache. Sorry, I forgot about it.
His eyebrows his eyebrows remind me of the McDonald's logo if it was just like straight. No, it's like the Mermaid Man symbol. If you've ever seen SpongeBob,
and I do know that one.
It's giving Mermaid Man.
I know that one.
His whatever fucking line that was written above his fat ass lips. And then we have the hair, which kills me the most. The lips are not. Listen, if he didn't say what he said, and he wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm telling you why. Okay, should I say why we're talking like this?
Yeah.
Okay, let me read what he fucking said. So I was like, team him. Let me tell you why. At the beginning, because he like rode the wave. He was like, you know what? Because you can't win on the internet. Obviously,
you
like
really
welcome
can't.
to the internet. You can't win. People were cooking him, and all he did was post a selfie where he was like, I look good. That's all he did. It was so innocent. Okay. People are going ham. Like 14 million views. That's really intense. Ripping him apart. And all he did was like, he was like, fuck it, let's play ball. Like, let's play games. I don't care, right? And I'm like, that's how you do it. Like, you don't argue back. You just fucking make a joke, try to ride the wave, get what you can out of it, get some followers, do what you can. Because that's the only thing you can do. Then he called this person who's Mexican an ugly Mexican. And he was like, how is that racist when someone said it was racist? Well, then somebody brought up a tweet he made last month where he commented on a Mexican person's post and wrote, another dirty empanada eating fag. Yeah, I didn't tell you that. I wanted that to be a jump scare.
You got a lot of nerve when you got a fade and a fro at the same time. How you got waves and a bush on the top of your motherfucking head with this goddamn white chalk hairline? You know why they chalk the goddamn hairlines? Because the top of your head is dead. What the fuck is that bullshit going on up there? You calling somebody an empanada faggot?
I have nothing to say about any of the features that would be traditionally associated with black men because I am white. However,
but you seen a nigga had the waves with anyway.
He did.
He half waved, half bush.
The chalk hairline is really crazy. I don't think that is like that's kind of wild. It's supposed to be the barber's supposed to like take that off.
And then the nigga eyebrows is up. Them bitches look like two check marks flipped upside down and conjoined.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I no longer care about like because I really was like, oh my god, I feel so bad. People are really cooking him, and I don't want to say anything mean. But the second I saw that he said that, I was like, oh, gloves are off, you fucking ugly troll.
Yeah.
Like fuck you. Although I don't really think you're that ugly. I think you look like a Claremont twin, but you're ugly inside, obviously. So
hot take: the Claremont twins are
I love them. It's the energy. You do not know Claremont slander. I'll tell Matthew. Okay, no Claremont slander.
I'll tell his big scary ass too. On FaceTime.
Yeah, not in person, bitch. Beat you up about a Claremont twin. The thing is, like, I don't know. I think I live for, like, the energy. Like, I love their fucking big lips, big cheeks, fucking big titties, big butt tube, little waist, long hair. Like, I live for the whole package deal.
Yeah,
and that's what he was giving me.
It's cunty, for sure.
That's what he was giving me. Like he was giving me Claremont twin, that bitch, whatever. But then when you said what you said,
that's what he was giving for you, huh?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Didn't you go through his pictures?
Yeah.
He was giving little waist, like the whole deal. He gave it to me. Okay. And here's the thing, like Sinead literally like killed a man and went to jail or something. Like, but like I can excuse that over what he did.
Whatever, niggas die every day.
Okay.
It's okay.
But yeah, this man's a fucking fool. Why
he
did you say
crazy.
that? I can't.
A nigga got
dirty empanada eating that is crazy.
Dirty is wild.
Dirty's wild because there's like an association with like when people call people like dirty Mexican, like horrible things like that. Like he really went into like dirty.
The top of
empanada. Like
the top of that nigga lip dirty.
And yeah, this is like has like nothing to do with him. What is with that little mustache line? Like where it's literally
the little baby line. I think niggas was doing that shit in like the 90s. Like Daz was doing that shit in the 90s, and it was sweet on them, but it don't look sweet on him because that shit looked like peach fuzz.
I think at the end of the day, because he like now has shown he's like a shitty person. Like nothing he could do would be like everything he does now. I'm gonna be like ew.
Yeah, he was kind of like a 4, and then he just came in there and came with the racism
-2
and dropped that down. Black people, let's talk about something else too. You niggas gotta quit acting like y'all can't be racist, dog.
He said that.
Like,
he was
stop.
like, he goes like, how can I be racist? I'm light skinned, and people were like, okay, well, let's break that down.
Well,
Let's break that
whoa, niggas be pretty and dumb.
Let's break that down.
I'd be trying to figure out if half of you niggas graduated high school and how.
Okay, this is my last thing.
Okay.
Tory Lanez bodyguard and driver on the night of the alleged shooting of female rapper Megan Thee Stallion just now, where the fuck have you been, submitted a statement that Megan's then best friend Kelsey was holding the gun.
Huh?
That's everyone's reaction, just so you know. Everyone's reaction was like, but like where would the fuck was this information before? If you really felt this in your heart of hearts and like you're really saying this now, like where were you? He made a whole statement, like a literal legal statement about it. I saw Miss Harris with a gun in her hand. Mr. Peterson ran from behind Miss Harris. Pete and myself toward Miss Harris. Miss Pete. Mr. Peterson and Miss Harris began struggling as Mr. Peterson tried to unarm Miss Harris. I was still pulling Miss Pete and did not see who shot the weapon. I was lucky I was not harmed, and in my opinion, Miss Pete was also fortunate. The whole incident happened so quickly, just within a couple of minutes. I wanted to present this evidence during Mr. Peterson, Tory, his trial, but was prevented from doing so by the district attorney and was not ready to cross-examine me.
Okay, but that also doesn't change anything. Well, your statement doesn't make any
he's
difference.
Trying to allude to the fact that it was Kelsey who shot. Megan came out today and was like, she did a live stream. She goes, yeah, not fucking true.
Well, yeah,
Tory shot me, not fucking true.
But even if that whole situation was true, like, yeah, just because she could have had the gun. That don't mean that she shot the girl. You just said in your own statement that you didn't see who shot her.
Yeah.
So what the fuck was your point of saying that she had the gun?
I don't understand what the point of this is today. To try to like,
because if he took because you just said that he tried, because you just said that, yeah, that's what it is. Because you just said in your own statement that he tried to disarm the girl who had the gun, which means that he went over to take the gun. So how the fuck we supposed to believe he didn't take the gun from the girl to shoot Megan?
Well, I feel like he's saying it in a way that's like, oh, Tory tried to take the gun away from her after she shot Megan. Like, he tried to disarm her from shooting after she shot Megan. Like, I just think the whole thing is so stupid. And, like, let Megan have her peace. Let her have her peace. Because
that nigga is already in jail.
Yeah, like, let him rot. Him and his hairline. And let her have her peace.
Side note. I don't know if it's just my fucking For You page. But have you been seeing them fucking ads that he been coming out with?
No.
Like, it's like he has some new music or some shit like that, and I'm seeing like commercials. Every time I go on fucking TikTok, this nigga got a fucking new ad out or a new promo out for a song, and all the comments is like, "Babe, aren't you behind bars?
You need some money on your books?
How are you doing this from the penitentiary, baby?
Yeah,
y'all got Wi-Fi in there."
That's why he got married to that girl right before he went to jail. She's probably doing it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I just think that's so stupid.
Yeah, that's dumb, and that don't change nothing about what I know about about the situation. So.
No. Yeah, and it's not that like I believe Kelsey should be in jail too, but it's also just kind of like she said she didn't hold the gun. So as far as I'm concerned, she lied on the stand. If that's true, then she would go to jail too. But it's over now, so you know what I mean?
Furthermore, if this all was true and you didn't say nothing, why wouldn't Tory say this at his own trial?
Who was he protecting? He was protecting Kelsey for what? I mean, they were dating allegedly at the time.
But he was fucking Megan too. It don't matter.
That was, I think, the beef.
So he's saying, he's trying to say that she shot Megan because they was fucking the same nigga.
Yes. Where was Kylie Jenner in all this? Where's King Kylie?
According to the lawyers and Kris Jenner,
she was
not there. She was with that baby.
Yep.
While the ignorant niggas were shooting at each other.
Damn, I would not say that personally, but
yeah, it's stupid. I don't really care about none of that shit. I mean, if they open up the case again and get the fine and shit, like this is the thing that let me get this off real quick. Y'all gotta stop running with these fucking iOS press releases and these fucking Twitter announcements and shit, nigga. That shit is not legal documents, nigga. These are not like trial case documents. This is what niggas is saying on the internet. Just because this nigga said that shit don't mean nothing. And I know it's gonna be a gang of you dumbass niggas running with that shit like, see?
Oh, I checked the comments.
It's I already knew.
All brutal, being like, yeah, Megan should go to jail for lying. I already knew. Free Tory.
I already knew that. That's because you dumbass niggas don't have no brains, and y'all don't understand that y'all could just go look up a trial and see that the nigga shot the girl.
Leave Megan, let her have her peace, you know?
Because what would be the reason they arrested this nigga? What's the point? If he didn't do it.
It's stupid.
I don't know.
Let her have her peace.
Whatever. Let her have her fucking peace, please.
That's my last
She was shaking ass on tour. I'm pissed she didn't come out in Detroit. She came. She was at the Beyonce show in Houston.
Oh, she was. Oh, yeah, I bet.
They did Savage and she was shaking ass. She should have came her black ass too. She should have came her black ass to Detroit. This has been the Emmizzie podcast. I'm Evan. This is Nicholas. You can follow us at
everything down below. I'm done saying that whole speech. Fucking go to the description. It's there.
But I'm an audio listener. How do I?
Well, go to YouTube. Give us that view. At least that one makes us money.
Oh my God. YouTube.com/Nicholas James Emmizzie. You can follow him everywhere at Nicholas James Emmizzie. Don't follow me.
Yeah. Go OF. Follow us on OF. That's the one I'm going to plug.
Oh yeah. Go to the Emmizzie VIP or Nicholas James Emmizzie on
Hell yeah. Bye. I'm so happy that Steve just slept the whole time.
Me
he's
too.
Literally right there. If he lifts his head, you will see him. You probably saw him at some point throughout this.
Probably. Tell him to go up.
Scooby baby. Up. Papa. Oh, there's a baby nose.
Hey, Mr.
There's
Boy.
a baby nose.
Big stretches. Oh,
Sleeper dog.
Can you come here, Scooby?
Scooby.
Can you come here, Mr. Boy? Oh. Big sleeper. Oh, it's fucking good scratches right there. Hell yeah. I was doing good sleepers.
Oh, big
Oh, stretch. Oh, stretch.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye, y'all.